Today's video clip is not only useful for those that would like to upgrade their coffee experience at home, but also for those that want to start their coffee cart using instant coffee. Very little investment and all the ingredients are easily accessible. We need instant coffee, any brand will do. We need sugar, white or brown. We need coffee creamer. So for those that do not know what is coffee creamer, you can use Coffee Mate. We need evaporated milk. We need condensed milk. And if you're going to use flavors, I would suggest that you start with the minimum. I'm going to suggest having a vanilla syrup. You can buy commercial ones or you can also make them yourselves. Check out the link above if you'd like to know how to make your own vanilla syrup. And we will also use chocolate powder. If you have chocolate powder, you can make mocha and you can also make chocolate drinks, hot chocolate drinks. For the tools, I'm going to need only what you see right in front of me here. I'm going to need measuring cups. These are very useful. We're going to use shot glass. This is useful for measuring small amounts of your ingredients. I would also suggest that you use an electric milk frother to make your milk foam. This is very useful. Suggest that you don't use a manual one, use an electric one because it is more robust. And to make your milk foam, I suggest that you have some kind of pitcher. You would also need measuring spoons and also a stirrer. I particularly like this stirrer, very easy to use and also not expensive at all. You can also use spoon if that's all you have. And I would suggest that you also have a foam scoop. This is to scoop up the milk foam and put on top of your drinks. Because we're going to use powdered ingredients, you would need hot water. So you need a kettle. You would also need an ice box and also some ice scoops. If you are going to sell these drinks, I would suggest that you have some paper cups. These are for hot drinks. And also some plastic cups for iced drinks. And you would also need lids. Today, I'm going to share with you hot drinks and iced drinks. I'm going to show you how to make hot latte and hot mocha using 6 ounces cups. Now, these are particularly good if you're making this for home. If you'd like to make them in 12 ounces cups or paper cups like this for business, then all you have to do is double the proportion that I'm going to use for this one. To start making our drinks, I am going to first make my milk syrup. It's a combination of sweetened condensed milk and evaporated milk. The proportion that I would suggest for instant coffee would be 2 parts condensed milk and 1 part evaporated milk. Milk syrup can be kept refrigerated for up to 2 weeks. 300 ml condensed milk and 150 ml evaporated milk. Now, the beauty of making milk syrup in advance is that it won't be as thick as when you pour condensed milk alone. When you refrigerate your condensed milk, it will become thicker and it's harder to pour. So mixing them with the evaporated milk will make your life a lot easier, especially if you are going to sell this in your coffee carts. Now let's make our first hot drink, hot latte. I'm going to make them all in my cup here. Now, if you're making this at home, I'm sure you don't need to use any other measuring cups. You just make them straight into your cup. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. For the instant coffee, I'm going to suggest 1/2 tablespoon, but if you'd like it to be less strong, then you can use 1 teaspoon. Use the same amount of creamer, hot water, 4 ounces or 120 ml, stir to combine, and then add your milk syrup, 1 to 1.5 tablespoon, and this is your hot latte. Next, for the mocha, I'm going to use 1 teaspoon or 1.5 teaspoon of instant coffee, same amount of creamer, the same amount of chocolate powder. For the hot water, I'm going to split it into 2. I'll start with 2 ounces of hot water or 60 ml. Stir to dissolve the ingredients and then add the rest of the hot water, another 2 ounces or 60 ml. Finally, add your milk syrup, about 2 tablespoons of milk syrup. Combine well. This is my hot mocha and this is my hot latte. Now, if you have extra gadgets like electric milk frother, and you can foam your milk, so you can also add some milk foam on top, some chocolate sauce on top, and you have two deliciously looking hot coffee using instant coffee. That is really tasting of coffee. I would say this is definitely an upgrade to whatever or however you make it at the moment, so do give this a try. Okay, now my mocha is looking absolutely delicious here. With the mocha, the taste of the coffee and the chocolate are balancing each other, and you must make sure that it is sweet enough. Follow my recipes and then make your adjustments later. Delicious. Okay, now it's time to make our iced drinks. First drink, it is iced black coffee. For this, I'm going to put them all in this glass so that you don't have to make them separately. Keep it simple. So I'm going to use 1.5 teaspoons of my instant coffee. And to this, I really recommend that you should put sugar. So you can put 2 teaspoons or 1.5 teaspoons. I'm going to use 1.5 here. And that's really all there is to it. And then what you need to do is to add water, hot water, to dissolve the coffee and the sugar. And really, that's all there is to it. And then fill it with more hot water. This is our iced black coffee using instant coffee and your black coffee at home. Next it is iced vanilla latte. For this I'm going to use my serving cup as well. I need 1.5 teaspoons of instant coffee, 1.5 teaspoons of creamer, no sugar, and then add 3 ounces or 90 ml of hot water. Stir to dissolve all the ingredients, and then to this I'm going to add my milk syrup, 30 ml or 1 ounce, and then finally 10 ml or 2 teaspoons of my vanilla syrup. Fill your cup with ice, and this is your deliciously looking iced vanilla latte. Next we're going to make iced cappuccino. For the iced cappuccino, we're going to make our milk foam first, and this is using the electric milk frother and very cold milk. And let's set it aside to stabilize the foam. 1.5 teaspoons of my instant coffee, 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, 1.5 teaspoon of my creamer, and then add just about 60 ml or 2 ounces of hot water to dissolve all these dry ingredients here. 1 ounce of my milk syrup. Combine them well, and now fill the cup with ice. Bit of cocoa powder on top to decorate, and you have iced cappuccino at home using instant coffee. For our final drink, it's going to be iced mocha. For this I'm going to use instant coffee, 1.5 teaspoon, and then I'm going to add the same amount of sugar. It's quite easy to remember because I made it such that they're all equal in proportion. 1.5 teaspoon of sugar there, and because this is mocha, I'm going to add Milo or any chocolate powder that you have, so I'm going to use about 1.5 teaspoon as well. This is just to give you that chocolate flavor. And then finally we're going to add the creamer, 1.5 teaspoon. Water, about 90 ml or 3 ounces. Stir. Finally, 1 ounce of milk syrup. If you're just making it at home, I would say you stop here, but if you're going to serve this in a pop-up cafe, then I would suggest that you add milk foam on top. And if you don't have chocolate syrup, you can also use your Milo powder to top up your drink here. And you have a deliciously looking iced mocha here. After watching this video clip, please upgrade your coffee experience at home using instant coffee following my recipes. I am sure you will be pleasantly delighted. So I have tried both the hot drinks. It's time to try the iced drink. This is my black coffee using instant coffee. You must use sugar with this one. It is perfectly fine. It's just like having iced tea, except it is coffee. Next, it is my, well, I should do it this way. The second drink I made was vanilla latte. And to be honest, my favorite coffee flavor is vanilla latte. It used to be mocha, but I'm liking vanilla latte these days. And it is delicious. Now this is my cappuccino. The texture will be creamier because we added the milk foam on top. And it is delicious as well. The taste of the coffee is stronger because it's just plain coffee and milk. And this time, my mocha using Milo. When I was younger, I liked to eat Milo. Just like that. It is delicious. Perfect. The coffee and the chocolate are balancing each other, and of course the milk. This is just so delicious. It doesn't taste like instant coffee at all. Hot and iced coffee at home. You can also use these recipes to start a business using instant coffee. Very little investment. Be sure to try all the recipes first, and then you can make your adjustments as you see fit. Remember that your customers will also be looking for less sweet or even more sweet. The recipes that I've shown you here today would be just like 100% sweetness, but to be honest, they are not sweet at all. If any of your customers would like them less sweet, I would suggest that you reduce by skipping the sugar, that's all. The rest should still be there as they are, because you'd like them to be creamy, you'd like to have that balance between the coffee and the milk. The only thing that you can reduce would be the sweetness level. If you have any questions about these recipes, do let me know in the comment below. I look forward to hearing your feedback on this. I look forward to hearing many of you would have started their business using my recipes on this channel. In the meantime, don't forget to click that subscribe button for more of these video tutorials. Also check out my books, All Things Milk Tea and The Basic Barista. Details on how to order in the description box below. If you buy my books, you are helping my channel. So help me help you. I'll see you again next time. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.